Man, what y'all waiting on? Y'all need to go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
Man, let's get that thing up, man. We got to get on the title of the show. The Dawn, the Art of the Steal. You understand? Because y'all got his book up there. Can y'all find this book? You understand what I'm saying? We had to retitle the book appropriately. It's not the art of the deal, it's the art of the steal. Do y'all might not have a copy of the book there to show up real quick. We're gonna show y'all something.
Trump, the art of the deal.
Right. We updated in 2026. The Dawn, the art of the steal. So what we got up there, man? We got a lot of stuff, man. Pull up, let me see. Let me go here real quick. Yeah, pull that up real quick. Yeah, get that Manifest Destiny.
Manifest Destiny, a belief in America's divine right to expand its territory from sea to shining sea, drove thousands to embark on a perilous journey. But hidden beneath the optimism lay a deadly secret. The westward expansion came at a devastating cost to the indigenous peoples who had called those lands home for centuries. The deadly secret of Manifest Destiny was the forced removal, displacement, and extermination of Native American communities. Tragedies like the Trail of Tears saw the forced relocation of thousands, leading to immeasurable suffering and loss of life. The pursuit of Manifest Destiny became a relentless march of dispossession and violence. As settlers pushed west, conflicts erupted, and the deadly secret of Manifest Destiny played out on the blood-soaked plains.
In 1823, the United States made a sweeping claim about an entire hemisphere. The Monroe Doctrine, announced by President James Monroe, warned European powers against new colonization or interference in the Americas. In return, the U.S. pledged not to involve itself in European conflicts. At the time, the goal was to protect newly independent nations in Latin America from being recolonized. But the doctrine didn't stay limited. In 1904, the Roosevelt Corollary expanded it, asserting that the U.S. had the right to intervene in Latin American countries to preserve stability and protect U.S. interests. Over the next century, this idea was repeatedly used to justify political pressure, economic influence, and military intervention across the region. What began as a warning to European empires became a foundation for U.S. dominance in the Western Hemisphere. Now ask yourself, have you ever actually read the Monroe Doctrine? And in a modern world of sovereign, independent nations, is it still appropriate for one country to claim special authority over an entire region? Does it protect stability or undermine sovereignty?
Hey, listen, y'all already know it undermines sovereignty. That's the silly question. Give me Revelation 6 and 8.
The book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 8.
Now, pull the screenshot up of the Monroe Doctrine real quick for me, if we can. Did I post it? Matter of fact, I don't think I did. Y'all got it? Right there, yeah, there we go. Read that Revelation 6 and 8.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth.
Hold on, power was what?
Was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth.
Them is the so-called white man. It says power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth. That's talking about America. That's what that's talking about. So now read that real quick.
The Monroe Doctrine is a U.S. foreign policy that opposes European colonialism and intervention in the Western Hemisphere, proclaiming it a separate sphere of influence. Announced by President James Monroe in 1823, its main points are that European powers should not interfere in the affairs of the Americas.
Meaning what? That the fourth part of Earth is talking about the Western Hemisphere. That right there is when America came on the scene and solidified its dominance and said, listen, we don't need no more European colonies over here. We running this thing here. Come on.
The continents are not open to future colonization by European nations.
You see that? So that's what, so now go back and read that again in Revelation 6 and 8.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell
That's
follow
the
with
white man with his war. Everywhere he goes, he brings death and hell. The hell is putting people into poverty. The death is obviously through his military means. That's how he conquers the fourth part of earth with his war. Then after the war, you in poverty. Come on.
And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth.
You see that? Power was what?
Given unto them over the fourth part of the earth.
That's the Monroe Doctrine right there. We read in Bible prophecy. What we know is history. That's biblical prophecy. Come on.
To kill with sword.
To do what?
To kill with sword. And with hunger.
So you got the whole Banana Republic thing that happened, where a lot of people died in Latin America because of what America was doing, cutting off the food and taking over the plantations and all that where they growing and stuff. People starved to death. So that's how he killed, with the sword and hunger. Come on.
And with death. And with the beast of the earth.
And then when he come up with a Zika virus and all that ran rampant down there in South America. This man is the devil, man. Does somebody want to get something on that? I saw you, Osman Mendel. You want to say something?
I wanted to point out what you were saying, and he's talking about. So when you're talking about this part of the world, he's talking about Canada. Because remember, he was talking about Canada. He's talking about Greenland. He's talking about South America too. So he don't want them over here. He like, look, we run this side of the world, period. Nobody else. That's the Monroe Doctrine. Like, we run everything on this side of the world.
Right.
Don't even come over here.
So now, I'm glad you pulled it up. Pull up the article about Greenland. Because we're going to give you the Monroe Doctrine is old school. We're going to bring it up today, the Monroe Doctrine. So I need my man talking about Greenland. And then after that, I want that,
Secretary of State Marco Rubio suggested as much during Trump's Monroe Doctrine seeks influence over Western Hemisphere, citing old U.S. policy. In a triumphant news conference following the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro in the middle of the night last week, President Donald Trump invoked what he called the Monroe Doctrine, his vision of a U.S. superpower that could assert its military might to conquer the Western Hemisphere.
meaning what? The art of the steal. Come on.
The State Department doubled down on the sentiment, posting on X on Monday, "This is our hemisphere."
This is what?
This is our hemisphere.
And he gave dominion over the fourth part of the earth, man. Come on.
And President Trump will not allow our security to be threatened.
You see that? How are we going to do that? Kill him with the sword. Come on.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio suggested as much during cable hits over the weekend, saying, "This is the Western Hemisphere. This is where we live. And we're not going to allow the Western Hemisphere to be a base of operation for adversaries, competitors, and rivals of the United States."
Right. So that's the Monroe Doctrine. This is all, get that, I posted a screenshot of what Teddy Roosevelt said, right? When he had a famous quote. He was quoted as saying,
"Speak softly and carry a big stick."
so all this is all tied in together. Come on.
Describes his foreign policy of, and speaking softly, backed by the credible threat of the big stick.
That big stick is talking about the U.S. military.
Meaning the U.S. should be powerful and ready to act decisively if peaceful talks failed.
Meaning what? This man ain't interested in peace. How you kidnap a grown man, a president, in the middle of the night? Come on, man.
Exemplified by actions like supporting the big stick, symbolize America's strong Navy and the willingness to use it to protect national interests, deter adversaries, and project power, especially in Latin America.
And where?
In Latin America.
So especially in Latin America. So now, let's get the order. Like, what happened down there in Latin America that was just so crazy? Do we got the video of what they did, how they captured Maduro, or an article? I know I seen something in there. Yeah, get the Marco Rubio. We got that in there?
Than the following points. Nicolas Maduro was indicted in 2020 in the United States. He is not the legitimate president of Venezuela. That's not just us saying it.
Hold on now. So he was indicted by who? This man is a sovereign country and a president. How you just up and indict a president of another country? And then say he not the real leader? What? Come on, man. Keep playing, bro.
That's not just us saying it. The first Trump administration, the Biden administration, the second Trump administration, none of those three recognized him. He's not recognized by the European Union and multiple countries around the world. He is a fugitive of American justice with a $50 million reward, which I guess we saved $50 million. And
we should make sure.
Yeah, exactly. But
don't let anybody claim it. Nobody deserves it but us.
But I want to be clear about one thing. Nicolas Maduro had multiple opportunities to avoid this. He was provided multiple very, very, very generous offers and chose instead to act like a wild man, chose instead to play around. And the result is what we saw tonight. The other message here is the following. You have a guy, like many people around the world, they like to play games. You have a guy who decides he's going to invite Iran into his country, is going to, do the confiscation of American oil companies, is going to flood our country with gang members, is going to take Americans prisoner and try to hold them for hostage and trade them like he was able to do with the Biden administration. Basically likes to play games all this time and thinks nothing's going to happen. And I hope what people now understand is that we have a president. The 47th president of the United States is not a game player. When he tells you that he's going to do something, when tells you he's going to address a problem, he means it. He actions it. I can tell you, I've watched this process now for 14, 15 years, been around it. Everybody talks, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. When I get there, we're going to do this, we're going to take... This is a president of action. Like, I don't understand yet how they haven't figured this out. And now, if you don't know, now you know. Because this is the way it's going to be.
Damn, Rubio breaking it down. All right, let's go on. Let's go to the next target. Listen, man, the Don ain't playing, man. The white man is back, family. We got to get it together. Listen how this man is talking, bro. Go to the next clip, man. This dude is just reckless at the mouth.
I will say this about Greenland. We need Greenland from a national security situation. It's so strategic. Right now, Greenland is covered with Russian and Chinese ships all over the place. We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security. And Denmark is not going to be able to do it, I can tell you. You know what Denmark did recently to boost up security on Greenland? They added one more dog sled. It's true. They thought that was a great move.
What would the justification be for a claim to Greenland? What would the justification?
Oh, I don't want to talk about Greenland now. I just say this. We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security. And the European Union needs us to have it, and they know it.
And it's unbelievable what's going on. So y'all see what's taking place here. That dude is speaking in code. We need Greenland, meaning he gonna take it. I'm gonna show you how proud this man is. This is on the official White House page, man. This Joan is, I mean, it's insane, bro. The pride on this man. Look what they put up on the official. This is the official White House page, bro. It's supposed to be dignified and classy and all that other elegant. Right. Look at the foolishness, bro. The basis of men, man. Play that, man.
Aquí lo espero en Miraflores. No se tarde en llegar, cobarde.
And now, if you don't know, now you know.
Sicker than your average. Pop a twist cabbage on instinct. Niggas don't think shit. Stink pink gators. My Detroit players.
Damn. That thing crazy. Yo, my man Maduro had the Nike Tech on, though. Yo, go ahead, officer.
Give me 2 Kings, man. This is the same person from back then. Give me 2 Kings chapter 23. You can start at verse 31.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 23, verse 31.
Read.
Jehoash was 23 years old when he began to reign.
Uh-huh. So now, mind you, Jehoash, his father died. Now he's the next up, and he's reigning. Read.
And he reigned 3 months in Jerusalem.
Uh-huh.
And his mother's name was Hamutal,
uh-huh,
the daughter of Jeremiah of Libnah.
Jump to 33.
Verse 33. And Pharaoh Necho put him in bands at Riblah in the land of Hamath.
So Pharaoh Necho, that's how you say it, right? Pharaoh Necho, that's the Babylonian king, the Babylonian ruler. Where we at now?
Put him in bands at Riblah in the land of...
He put him in prison in Riblah. What he do to Venezuela king? He took that man from his crib and took him to America and put him in prison, bro. That's crazy.
With the fresh fit on though.
Bro. This is the same people.
Nike sales going through the roof.
And he looked like Dr. Disrespect.
Read on.
That he might not reign in Jerusalem.
That he might not reign in Jerusalem. Keep reading.
And put the land to a tribute of 100 talents of silver and a talent of gold.
Keep going.
And Pharaoh Necho made Eliakim, the son of Josiah, king in the room of Josiah, his father.
Now the king of Babylon, he took his brother, Joachim brother, and Jeliakim brother, and he put him in rulership, the same thing that Trump did. He put a woman in rulership over there in Venezuela. This the same people. Mind you, this is Babylon. Back then, this is Babylon. Now, we are where? We in Babylon. Like Revelations 13. Can I get Revelations 13? Revelations 13. America takes from each kingdom. You understand? Give me Revelation chapter 13. There's 3.
The book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse
2.
Verse 2. And the beast which y'all saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear.
So America took things from Greece. Read on.
And his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority.
Right, so America took things from Greece. He took things from Persia. And that lion is what? It's Babylon. America took things from Babylon. That's all I got.
Right, give me Micah real quick. Y'all already know 2, 1, and 2. Real quick. That was a cold precept, man. Put them in chains, man. Lock them up.
The book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right, they did this raid at 4 in the morning. They actually set this thing up months in advance. Like, they had assets on what they call assets. CIA embedded in the ground. They embedded malware on their electrical grid system. That's why they took down the whole country's grid. They followed this dude every day for 6 months, established a pattern of life. That's why they was able to get all that stuff. Like, when this man is, Satan literally works with this man. So you out there, you think you got your little 9mm and you going to resist this man, brother. You got another thing coming. This dude kidnapped the president of a sovereign country. You got a damn cap gun. In his house. In a fortified bunker. He was in like a safe room. Bro, listen, we got to keep the commandments. And with the Nike Tech on. Keep reading.
When the morning is light, they practice it. Because it is in the power of their hand.
Come on.
And they covered fields and take them by violence.
Give me Matthew 11 and 12. It says they take them by violence. What is this talking about? Who's the violent man? Matthew 11 and 12, real quick.
The book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 12.
Come on.
And from the days of John the Baptist until now.
Until what?
Until now.
2026, watch this.
The kingdom of heaven
That's including, that's northern and southern kingdom. Brother Danny Monroe, that's our brother. That's our northern kingdom brother. The kingdom of heaven, what?
Suffereth violence.
Suffereth what?
Suffereth violence.
They killed 32 Cuban national elites officers down there, man. Come on.
And the violent take it by force.
And the violent do what?
Take it by force.
They kidnapped the brother with force. Come on, man. Go back to that, Micah 2.
Yes, sir. Micah chapter 2, verse 2.
Come on.
And they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away.
Meaning what? They take the resources all off the land. Come on.
So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Because what's one way they oppress a man in his house and his heritage? By setting up a puppet government.
Damn.
Get what Trump said about the oil, man.
Until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transitions. We're going to have our very large United States oil companies, the biggest anywhere in the world, go in, spend billions of dollars, fix the badly broken infrastructure, the oil infrastructure, and start making money for the country. A lot of money is coming out of the ground. We're going to get reimbursed for all of that. We're going to get reimbursed for everything that we spend. We built Venezuela oil industry with American talent, drive, and skill, and the socialist regime stole it from us during those previous administrations, and they stole it through force. This constituted one of the largest thefts of American property in the history of our country. Very importantly, the embargo on all Venezuelan oil remains in full effect. The American armada remains poised.
Hey, look, let's get the real clip, man.
In the United States,
he's struggling. We're just going to help break it down. We're going to keep it plain. You know, we're going to Nehemiah 8 and 8 everything here. Let's get the real clip, what he was really saying.
People who say you're only interested in the Middle East for oil.
What?
Venezuela.
Huh? Oil? Who said something about oil, bitch? You cooking? Oil?
What about people who say you're only interested in the Middle East?
That's what's going on. That's what I talk about this man covered in field, because what's underneath the field? The world's largest oil reserve, man. This man, listen, man, the scriptures talk about this man won't leave. Like, he takes everything off the land. He'll even take you off the land and put you back to farm and mine the land for him. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and close out the show. Our special guest going to go ahead and close us out today. All praise to the Most High. All praises, man.
All praise. Let's get it up. Get it up. There we go. Subscribe to Truth Be Told. Hit the QR code. Subscribe, comment, like, share the videos. Watch the live. Actually, watch the video. Booster Club. Support the Booster Club. Y'all know we got Passover coming up. Deacon Malachi brings it out every time he teaches or somebody else is teaching. We got to support the prophets so we can go and bring Passover to our brothers and sisters scattered abroad. Out in the Deception, the Bishop's book dealing with PNG and history and a lot of evil the Catholic Church has done. Make sure you read it. And his trip. From biblical events from Assyria to America, support this historical book as well, too. We didn't have this coming in the truth. Captain Hoshai's book, The Spiritual Powers of the Black Woman, A Goddess to the Gods. Support. Bible Bets, support that as well, too. Yeah, we got that. Yep, for my son. What about? Okay,
we got to get the ad for the letters of Paul. We got to get that. Make sure y'all get out there. Captain Hoshai was in the spirit, put out Paul's letters decoded, just an absolute cut. So that's something you want to pick up for your family members as well, so they understand what they read and when they read about neither Jew nor Greek. So we appreciate you brothers tuning in. Those of you were edified. Stay in the spirit, Israel. Shalom, Most High in Christ bless.
Shalom. Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.